Okay, so guys, if you don't know what this new update is, today BSG made an update this morning. It is basically a method of countering cheaters and real money traders. If you don't know what real money traders, it's where people pay money for in-game items. It's pretty big on most games, and Tarkov has got a pretty big issue with this. BSG have been trying to battle this issue for a long time now. The first iteration of this was found in Raid, and it honestly changed the game quite a lot. This change, in my opinion, is way bigger than the found in Raid change, and this could deter a lot of people from playing the game. My opinion on it, I don't think it's a bad change, but it also isn't the best either. I'll explain that later on in the video, but first I'll show you what this basically means. So if you say you wanted to help your friend out and help him with some quests or give him some items so he can get through the game and have an easier time, right now you can drop, so this is limited to a few items which I'll show you on the forums. So for example, gold chains. Say you wanted to give your friend some gold chains for his quest or just some rubles. You can drop 3, but if you drop the 4th, this menu comes up. Attention. Wait, Attention. Okay, that's a nice message. Next items will be, okay, I can't say that word. Will be lost. So basically if I press this, boom, the item gets deleted. Now this is like this for a bunch of items. And for example, if I wanted to drop, what the fuck was that word, chat? If I wanted to drop rubles to my friend, the max that I can drop is 20k. 20k rubles to my friend. If I try and drop any more than that, 156k will be deleted. This also applies to armbands. Okay, well, it did say it applies to armbands, but they must not have done that yet. It also applies to stimulants. You can only drop 1 per stimulant to your teammate. So if you try and drop 2, it will not work. Injector case, it will delete the injector case if you try and give it to your teammate. Red Rebel, it will delete the Red Rebel if you try and give this to your teammate. So people that are just trying to get through quests that are like, you know, restricted on playtime and stuff, if you're trying to help your homie get through stuff, he's not going to be able to do this anymore. He is going to have to do this himself, which is kind of a good thing, but it's also a bad thing in my opinion. And yeah, that is pretty much it. As far as we know, you can bring in guns and armor and ammo and stuff like that, but it is basically a massive restriction to keys. As you can see here, that if I was to drop my key case full of stuff, and by the way, there's no way to circumvent this. You can't just go, oh, what if I do this, man? It doesn't work. If you try and put it in your backpack or vest, it will still give you the same message because you're trying to bypass it. So pretty much, if I press this now, all my keys are gone. GG's. And I cannot basically give anything to any of my teammates. It's obviously a good thing because they're trying to combat hackers and make it harder for cheaters to do carry services. Or not carry services, but they're trying to make it harder for hackers, right? They're trying to reduce RMT. The two things that I'm worried about from this is it's good that BSG are attempting to make these changes, right? And like make things harder for them. But at the same time, you're balancing the game around cheaters, and this only punishes the legit players, in my opinion. And this is also going to cause more hackers to go and raid, wipe the entirety of the lobby, kill everybody, and ruin the experience for everyone. And for the guy that has paid for the carry service, he is going to receive all of the gear that he needs for his quest, and obviously all the players will be killed in the raid, which to me seems like it will hurt the game more. But we won't know if this is going to happen until a fresh wipe, because we are late into wipe right now. It's 5 months in. Most of the people that aren't diehard Tarkov fans are probably waiting for wipe, and we won't know how it will affect the game properly until a wipe comes. But that's the way I see it from playing this game for a few years. I hope that doesn't happen, but there's a good chance that carry services will be even more of a problem now. So BSG might have to look at tracking those and maybe ban people that are associated with the people that have been cheating. I don't know how they really counter that, but yeah, that is pretty much the update. Bit of good and bad really, but that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go to forums now and show you all the items so you guys can see. Okay, so this is the forum post posted by BSG. Some of the specific items without the found in raid status will receive a new property. In an attempt to discard these items in raid, they will be destroyed. What he means by discard, he means drop to the floor to your friend or whatever. In other words, if you take specific items from the list below to the raid in advance and attempt to give them to other players, then in process of discarding they will be destroyed. This change is intended to combat RMT and boosting, mentioning me saying like I don't think it's good that they're trying to, you know, balance their game around RMTers and hackers. When attempting to drop a restricted item, a warning dialog box will appear with the text warning the following items will be permanently lost. Some of the items with the found in raid status will be destroyed. So this is like if, oh sorry, some of the items without the found in raid status will be destroyed if the player tries to discard it from their inventory and ignores the warning. Players place it in the backpack or pockets to try and circumvent the system. It will still do it, like I explained earlier. If a player dies and has it in his pockets, that won't work either, by the way. If a player dies, the limited items in the secure container will be destroyed. So like it says here, like gets killed by another player or tries to drop any. So they have a system for that too. The change will be applied to the following items: money, barter items, keys and key cards. This is the biggest one. Containers, armbands. I don't think this is working right now. Info items, specific weapons. So like what I just showed you with the Red Rebel. Items that can be discarded in a limited quantity. Rubles, which I just showed, as well as gold chains. And some of these items, I think they're just leaving them for people that like to do their quests, that struggle early on. But yeah, that is pretty much it. There's not much else to say. So like for a stimulant, for example, you can only drop like 1 SJ6. And after that, you are literally hard locked on your account. You cannot drop any more. So yeah, that is pretty much the update. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think about this change and how you think they will impact the game or your opinions of it. In my opinion, I think it's a good and bad thing. We'll have to wait and see how it actually affects the game on a fresh wipe. So yeah, that's pretty much the update. And hope you guys have enjoyed the quick update video. And if you have, like, comment, and subscribe, boys. And have a good one, man.